area in the market. And you can see that through everything that's pumping. Bitcoin's up 5% today. We switch over on CoinMarketCap to the 24-hour percent gains. Thorchain is skyrocketing bonk, which means meme coins are having a good time. Solana people got to be happy right now. Solana people got to be very happy. My phone doesn't say that we're live, so I'll be sad if we're not actually live. Let me check the stream. No, yeah, we're live. All right. All right. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. There we go. I got my hood on. My hood on. Makes me feel safe. Pyth Pyth is continuing to move. I've seen a lot of people talking about Pyth, and I was informed by Learn to Earn that holding Pyth and just staking it qualifies you for an egregious amount of airdrops that's coming up because it's a newer network, and so they're trying to incentivize people to buy and hold and use the network. They're trying to be a large DeFi player. So this is something I got to look into a little bit more. Um, but Learn to Earn, aka DeFi Daddy, over on TikTok. I trust him a lot. His opinion is something that I hold pretty high because he's so deeply and rooted into the trenches of DeFi. So I know for a fact that if he is staking Pyth, it's something worth looking into. It's something worth paying attention to because he also is huge on Celestia or Tia, which was literally just $2 a couple months ago. Now it's all the way up at $20. This thing has not stopped at all. And yes, it does have a $3 billion market cap, and we generally are looking at coins because we talk about decentralized science almost daily on this channel. Not even almost. I talk about DeSci literally every single day. And a lot of the DeSci coins aren't even listed on CoinMarketCap because they're so small. They're so brand new. And so most of the time our attention is focused down on the sub $20 million market cap. And this being at 3.2 billion means I'm not going to get that 100x off of something like Celestia, but I am going to get two things. One is more likely than not some stable returns, right? A stable 5, 10, 15x. I don't know where it's going to end up going, but I would say that it's reliably going to give you stable returns. On top of that, the airdrops make up for that lack of upside on the token price because you literally just drop free money. I just participated in an airdrop on Bitcoin's ecosystem from Saturn BTC. It's in the Discord and I've talked about it lightly because it's a new protocol on top of Bitcoin. So the first non-custodial peer-to-peer order book for bringing fungibility and a new token layer to Bitcoin. So they are very small and brand new. They just did their first airdrop, and it was Rug. I don't know why they had to name it Rug, but beggars can't be choosers. So I just got my airdrop of Rug. It's on my desktop at home, so I have to wait until I'm home tomorrow to go look at it. I'm excited to see what that airdrop ends up being worth, and to see the more airdrops that are coming. It feels like most people are hip to the idea that airdrops this cycle are going to be a major, major way to make some gains. Everyone seems to be excited about the airdrops. You still have much in cash? I do have a lot in cash. I'll talk about the portfolio in moments. What do you think of the Microvision chain? I haven't heard about it before. Space. It's got a nice ticker symbol though. Space. Let's go look and see if it is on this yet. If it's on TradingView. It is. So it looks very volatile. It looks like it's got low liquidity, so it's got to be pretty stinking new. Just looking at a technical standpoint, this is a beautiful chart. I can tell it already ticks off a couple of my boxes, right? One, it's brand new. It's brand new. TradingView just started listing it back in July of 2023. And two, it's been pretty much up only in that beautiful staircase pattern, which is something that we were able to spot out on Caspa and BitTensor and Celestia and all these newer chains. They just have gorgeous patterns in their charts where it goes up and then finds support and then goes up and then finds support and then goes up. So that's kind of nice. But good morning, Sawyer. Good morning, Jacob. Happy to see you guys in here. As you guys come into the live stream, please make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you guys give it a like. We are live on the road, live from Blockchain Boy's house. Oh God, in the same spot on the couch that I do it every time from. So, as far as the portfolio challenge, my portfolio is lagging behind Bitcoin pretty aggressively right now. Lagging behind Bitcoin pretty aggressively. And that's because I still have far too much cash in here, right? We were, or not we, I had called out that Bitcoin was going to have a large scale pullback when the ETFs launched. I was under the impression that we were going to see significantly more downside than what we saw. We ended up going down 21%, 21.35% on average, right? Just on this one chart. I know every exchange is going to have a slightly different price movement. I was expecting us to go back down into the mid to low 30s, but we didn't end up getting that. We did not end up getting that. And you got to be quick on your feet in this market because you don't know where Bitcoin's actually going to end up going, right? It's everyone's best guess. Once we started seeing some support again on Bitcoin and we saw it come back up above that $42,000 area, which was a very large area of resistance, it smashed straight through it and started showing that it was using 42,000 as support. That was the clear sign that more likely than not, we weren't going back down to those mid 30,000 area, right? More likely than not, it was going to continue moving upwards. And just like we've talked about in several live streams, every single correction that Bitcoin has gone through so far in this cycle has been around that 21% area. It's back here again. We've had four of them at this point, four corrections of 20% on Bitcoin. And so that just might be what Bitcoin does this rally, this entire bull market. It is very possible that we don't see Bitcoin have any of those massive corrections people be waiting for. What's good, Johnny? What's good? Good morning. Good morning. Let me go to a larger time frame for Bitcoin. Like last cycle, we had a lot of volatility. We had the initial spike of up, and then we had a very large scale pullback. And then when COVID hit, we had that massive crash. After that, it pretty much just went straight back up. We only had one small area that we kind of lost steam at. And before having another huge pullback and then putting in a slightly larger top, right? But the time before that, the 2017 bull market, is kind of what's resembling right now. We're just not really seeing any large scale pullbacks in Bitcoin. Now it's all still pre-halving, so we're gonna have to wait until after the halving to actually see how this bull market really ends up playing out. Because again, while speaking as a function of time, it looks like the bull market is about halfway over. Most, if not all of the gains from the bull market really come from altcoins in the second half. Even in the final 3 or 4 months of the bull market is when all those blow off tops come and you start seeing altcoins rip like 100% in a single day. We're not even close to that area yet. We still probably have a year before we get to that time frame. This time, 2025, I think we'll be looking at stuff more of a we should look into taking more profits off the table. With that being said, I still got left with too much cash here. You got to admit it. You got to admit it. Now, about $300 of this, not about $300 of this is not actual cash. It's in DeSci coins that I can't put into my coin market cap portfolio, and I have not been at my computer to make any of those moves or redesign the portfolio, right? We did talk a couple days ago actually about Clore. And again, it's up 10% today. That's crazy. That's crazy. So Clore is a decentralized physical infrastructure play. It's at a $33 million market cap. And right down here, when it was at 22 million, I was like, hey, I'm gonna add this to the portfolio. I think it's gonna do really well in this cycle because it's so small and it's a competitor to Render, right? And unfortunately, I didn't click the buttons to add it to the portfolio. So it's really just me dropping the bag there. But it showcases how quick you got to be with some of this stuff. When you identify opportunities in the market, you kind of have to act on them and not just make up excuses, right? Not just make up excuses. My computer at home is mining Clore right now. It is currently mining it, right? But I didn't end up buying a bag. So hopefully mining it was a good decision and I can just get some for trading out my energy, my actual energy at my house. But how's everyone doing? It's Fitness Friday, guys. It's Friday. You guys have exciting plans for the weekend, or are you just gonna sit here and trade crypto and watch the markets because things are starting to heat back up and everyone's getting that euphoria? Oh man, it's gonna I'm excited. I'm excited. Let me get some water. I feel like my throat is not doing too hot. Oh, I don't have water. It's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I don't really have too many things to talk about because the news always seems to be focused around just like either one topic or price predictions. Right now, everyone is talking about the interview that just happened yesterday with Tucker Carlson and Putin. And so that's pretty much the only thing. Have you guys seen it? Did any of you guys watch it yet? We watched it last night, but to be honest, we only watched like half of it because it was really Putin just like rambling about the history of Russia and Ukraine. And while it is interesting and I wanted to see as much as I could about it, we got TikTok attention spans over here. We got TikTok attention spans. Yeah. I don't know why the stock market crash is trending because stocks are even at all-time highs. Literally, the Nasdaq is actually at all-time highs right now. Sawyer says not yet. Now this is interesting because I'm fairly certain that yields have started climbing up a little bit again. Yeah. So remember, yields, bonds, interest rates are inversely correlated to the price. And so it's interesting to see that yields are starting to go up again. The market is starting to um, the market's starting to increase interest rates again, despite the Fed saying that they're likely to be cutting interest rates in the next couple months. So it's weird to see a move like this, 0.8%, while it's nothing in the world of crypto. That is a substantial move in just like 4 or 5 days for something like SHI, which is the short end of the yield curve. TLT is the long end, so 20-year plus, and that's kind of trending down a little bit again. It's just been in a massive, massive downtrend. But it's interesting to me that we have bonds starting to come down, yields starting to go up, and the Qs still putting in all-time highs, still putting in work. We got Bitcoin still going crazy. Oh man. How are your portfolios doing right now? That's the real question. How are your portfolios doing? I think I should have planned a little bit more. I'm tired and I can usually just go off the rip, just talk and talk and talk. But I should have pulled up some more things. We can talk about ERC 404. You guys seen the new token standard for Ethereum? ERC 404. It's basically tokenizing NFTs. So it like just undoes the non-fungibility side of NFTs. You can have an NFT and every single NFT can now be turned into a meme coin basically because that's what most NFTs are just visual representations of memes. And so we got the 404 token standard, which now means that you can trade NFTs like meme coins, which is going to be interesting actually for things like Bored Ape Yacht Club, where people are building out entire IPs around the NFTs and actual companies behind just a single JPEG. So now you'll be able to tokenize that, and maybe you see people start treating the tokens from the 404 standard um, as like revenue share for brands that are being built out on top of it. Like Pudgy Penguins is a good example. They're doing a great job. They just got into Walmart with their Pudgy Penguins. It's you start seeing people taking those individual IPs and running with it with companies and being able to split up um, the NFT with the token now. God, we don't need to see the Drake leaked video. So no, thank you. But let's scroll through and look at everything in the market. So Bitcoin pumped. Ethereum is also starting to move again. Ethereum's at that $2,500 threshold, which I don't know about you guys, but it feels like this has been an area of interest for so long. Like it was the support that we built out last cycle when Ethereum started coming back down and trying to find that support. And now we've been getting rejected around that $25,000 area. I want to see it come up. I want, before the halving, I want to see Ethereum come up to this $3,300 area. When Ethereum moves, all of the coins built out on top of it get that injection of liquidity. They get all that extra cash as people start trading again. People actually start making money off of Ethereum. It's been very quiet. It's been very quiet, not or very dissimilar to Solana, which Solana had that massive, massive rally, and it's building out support. So it looks like almost everything in the market is gearing up for that next leg up before the halving, right? We've started to shift narratives away from the ETF launch. We had the pullback after the ETF launched, and now it looks like everyone's getting ready for the halving, which is happening in just about 2 months. So like really, got to get ready. Post halving, like if your bags aren't packed, you're gonna end up regretting it, right? We got 66 days, 4 hours, 39 minutes, and 50 seconds. Oh my God, could you hear that? My stomach just got pissed off. Yeah, everything just looks the exact same. We had that spike. What the hell? What is this? All right. Some things definitely stronger than others. I am not regretting having sold my quant. Damn sure I'm not regretting having sold my quant. I sold it, I think around like $130, right? So I took my 30% gains. This is what I'm trying to avoid having my money in the market, right? I sold out of my H bar as well. These are things that I'm trying to avoid having my money in. Where I do think that they're going to perform and I do think people will make money off of them. I think I would much rather have it in stuff like Injective, things that are showing strength, things that are new, things that are putting in higher highs, all-time highs. Quant is not. Quant's nowhere even close to it, and it continues to just show no strength at all. No strength. Every move gets eaten away. Same with H bar. It's just not really showing the strength that we want to see. It literally couldn't even break above the previous high that it set back in February. It's not stuff I'm interested in holding. Something that I am interested in holding is oh, I'm on the all. I just need to be crypto. BitTensor. BitTensor is literally it's got Bitcoin's tokenomics just put into AI. It's literally a large language model. It's artificial intelligence. So it's got the narrative, it's got the tokenomics, and the price action has just been beautiful for it. It just continues to put in work. Like $500 right now. I think this thing is going to be going I think we got at least another 10x from here. I think it's going somewhere close to that $5,000 area. And I know that sounds kind of ludicrous because its market cap is already $3 billion, but there's going to be a lot of projects that cross significantly higher than $1 billion this cycle. Like there are going to be several projects that are above $100 billion in market cap. It's just a matter of finding them. One of which that will be above $1 billion is a research coin, baby. Let's talk about DeSci. Let's talk about it. The elephant in the room. The reason that the portfolio is not performing as well as the rest of the market right now is because DeSci is just doing shit. DeSci is just not doing anything. It is building out, right? It's got that same pattern that we talked about. It had that spike and then the pullback, and it's trying to find support right now, but it is just not really living up to the expectations in the short term. I think it is just a prolonged buying opportunity, right? It's just giving you more time to accumulate these things. If Research Coin goes to $1 billion market cap plus, I would like it behooves all of us to have it down here at this $25 million for as long as possible. Decide. Crypto Bandit, you should check that. Check what, my man? Check what? MK, good morning. Sawyer, good morning. All like Flynn. What is Flynn? They're just bleeding. They're just bleeding like crazy. What's going to be interesting, and I think, like speaking to you guys from someone who has the opportunity to talk with most of the DeSci leaders in the space right now, because nobody's making content about it, they're all struggling to get that marketing piece performing well. They're all seeming to struggle to gain attention. They're reliant on just scientists to pump the price, and I'm sorry, but scientists are not going to pump the price. They have to nail down that marketing. Now, um, whoa. Okay. They all need to nail down that marketing, and some are starting to realize that. Axon DAO is understanding. They're finally listening to us about needing to nail down that marketing. So I am currently telling a lot of the DeSci founders to pay attention to what Axon DAO is about to do. Pay attention to how Axon DAO performs here in the next couple months, because they're actually setting aside some resources to promote the coin, to promote the services, to promote what they're building. They're not just waiting for the market to turn around and figure out what's going on. They're starting to invest in themselves a little bit. And so I'm telling most of the other DeSci founders to pay attention. I mean, look at this. February 2nd, adding Axon DAO to the DeSci port. Talked to them earlier today. Team used the phrase red pilled in our call. That's a good sign. It is a good sign. It's funny. More DeSci projects need to take marketing seriously. Axon DAO is willing to listen. The true winners in this sector will be the ones who understand it, embrace real Web3 marketing efforts. That's going to be huge. It's going to be absolutely huge watching it because Axon DAO has not yet added any liquidity. They've not yet listed the token, right? If we come here, AXGT, but they did just finish their third round of raising, which means the next step on February 13th, so the day before my birthday, on next Tuesday, they will be listing the token available on exchanges to trade, right? So watching it perform over the next month after that is going to be huge for a lot of these DeSci players because they want the funds to fund science, but you can't fund science if you don't have any liquidity in your token. And a lot of the projects, unfortunately, just don't have that liquidity right now. Like they're solid projects, and I think that the market is grossly misvaluing them, but they're misvaluing them right now at that $4 million threshold. They're misvaluing them because nobody knows about them. Nobody knows what's going on. And so the only way you're going to know about them is if you get that marketing. So it's going to be cool to watch Axon. How many of you guys bought into Axon? How many of you guys are holding Axon DAO right now? I'm holding a pretty large bag of it myself. I also got tokens in one of their vesting schedules for helping the team out. So they did add me to one of their vesting schedules for connecting them and helping them figure out their shit. Just full transparency. I put about 0.66 ETH into the presale, and then they matched that in a vesting schedule. So I won't be able to sell those tokens. And then every month until September 2025, they unlock a little bit more. But I just want you guys to know that I do have more skin in the game. Yo, what's good, Dream? Birdview Trading just launched like 5 minutes ago. What is Birdview Trading? Bird. Oh my God, I am starving. Is it actually ticker symbol bird? The AI crypto portfolio manager has officially launched on BNB chain mainnet. Sawyer's got a small bag in Axon. It's crazy because we literally, because because it pays to know people, because it pays to actually be in places, you guys got into the private sale and the pre-sale at like a $200,000 market cap for Axon. We're about to send this thing to multiple millions of dollars. We're about to get this thing to be a 10x in like literally in the next month. Gonna be beautiful. Just woke up late and my port is up 2K for the week. Let's go, Goku. Let's go. I'm also intrigued because I don't have my wallet. I want to go see how much Rug just rugged, or they didn't rug, they dropped. Rug literally just dropped on Saturn BTC, and I want so desperately to go see how much it's worth, but I gotta wait till I'm home, which will either be tonight or tomorrow. Goddamn, it's new, brand new token standard. I'm just curious. I don't even think it's much. It's probably only going to be like 20 bucks or something like that. But I just want to see it. I just want to see the airdrop. You know, you get that airdrop FOMO, guys. I get that airdrop FOMO. ETH heavy, and that's what pumped. Yeah, facts. Ethereum did wonderful. I can hear Aaron right now just vibing out in the shower. It's funny as hell. So I know I very firmly believe that while the portfolio right now is underperforming Bitcoin, it is so disgustingly DeSci heavy right now. We got Research Coin, VitaDAO, Genomes DAO, Data Lake. I got Athena DAO in here as well. It's just not available to put into the portfolio on CoinMarketCap. When things start moving, I got Axon, I got Cryo. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. Oh God, because he's biting at the bit, guys, biting at the bit. I don't want to just spew FOMO into everyone's brain right now. That's not what my intent is, but hit that like. Let's go, FD White. Let's go. What's awesome is I got off at 1 a.m. instead of 7 a.m. Been working late all week. Let's go, Dream. Let's go. Getting off early is a blessing. Getting off early, especially overnights. You have actual time to go do something. Mm, beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Yeah. But regardless, I know it's going to be worth holding the DeSci and bleeding through this period right now. I understand that. And I hope that you guys can see it as well. What is not understandable is having spotted clear winners, told them to you guys, expressed that these are things that need to be in my portfolio, not bought any of them, and then missed out on those gains. Like BitTenzer. BitTenzer is one that's eaten me a little bit because literally would be up 100% right now had we actually executed when I was saying that it's time to execute. Had I actually bought any in the portfolio, we'd be up already 100% on it. Get a quick little 2x. But we didn't. I didn't. Floor, another one. I chose to be lazy. I could have bought it. I could have figured a way to buy it. I chose to be lazy. And now it's not yet pumping, so I still think that Chlor is something that needs to be in the portfolio. But like already missed out on that like 20% pump that they just had. Go even further. Ords. Ords has been something I've talked about extensively about it needing to be in the portfolio. I guess, damn, wait a second. I thought it had pumped. All right, Ords. Gotta go add Ords. I'm adding it today. As soon as the live stream is over, I'm creating the wallet on my laptop and I'm buying some. Because fuck that. I'm not missing out on these anymore. I'm getting annoyed. I'm actually starting to piss myself off a little bit. What was the another one? Stacks. Guys, Stacks I fumbled so unimaginable. Again, you guys didn't fumble it. You guys are executing, but I am not executing. And we just had another pullback. That was the time to accumulate. The time to accumulate, I mean, is right now, is literally right now. These moves are just starting to ramp up again, and it's time to be adding to the portfolio. Oh man, this is going to be fun. We are barely getting started for altcoins, guys. Things have just started to finally heat up, and people are finally turning around to the idea that the bull market has been here for the last 15 months. It is an exciting time to be in crypto. Oh man. Speaking of oh man, where is oh man now? I haven't seen him in a couple days. Even Alex, dude. Even Alex. Alex V2, baby. Down a little bit more now. This is another one of those smaller market cap ones. 185 million. It's not gonna be like that forever. The other thing, the other thing that I will say is that I'm getting access to a lot of pre-sales right now. And so a lot of my funds are tied up. in pre-sales. They're tied up in things that like are basically illiquid for the time being. I know some of you guys are feeling that as well. Getting into the cryo DAO thing definitely hurt a little bit. Definitely hurt a little bit. Getting into Axon DAO, just having the tokens locked up for a month, it's painful. Aaron's tweaking right now, actually. Look at these charts. I'm just excited. I'm just excited. But yeah, you guys want to break anything down? You guys want to take a look at anything on the charts right now? You guys want to talk about anything specific? Otherwise, I'm probably going to end this stream early because I only got like I got no sleep the last 2 nights, so my brain's a little bit fried. I don't have too many things to discuss. We just got to go live and do the market update, right? We just got to be here because it's inexcusable to not be here. Literally, the moment I didn't go live yesterday, we started seeing the huge pump in Bitcoin. So, gotta be here. Partying with PCB. Dude, it's like, even if we're not partying, it's wild how late they stay up. I cannot function staying up that late. I'm an old man, guys. I'm turning 27 literally on the 14th. It got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 days left. I'm turning 27. I'm an old man. I can't be staying up that late. I think it's a good project. I have no idea if it's a good project, my man. I could look into a little bit more, but watching TC. What the hell's TC? Oh, Tucker Carlson. Yeah. It was interesting. It was an interesting interview. T- Vlad can literally just ramble. That dude can literally just ramble nonstop. But I mean, he's giving a history lesson. He's passionate about it. It's passionate. It is funny to see though at the exact same time. uh, there was an interview going on with Biden in which he just got like elder rage and just got really confused like he normally does. And they're just comparing and contrasting the two world leaders. Hopper, Hopr, or Hopper. Interesting. What does Hopper do, my man? What does Hopper do? It's tiny. It's tiny. Got that $22 million market cap, baby. Alpha Gem Call from JJ. She. The reporter is unalived. The dude from the dude that was in jail that Tucker brought up, they killed him. Holy fuck. Is that true? Yo, if that's true, that's a huge L. Oh, could have been more descriptive with it. That was an L Google search. I don't see anything about it. I feel like that would be something trending like crazy right now, but not to say that it's not true. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't think that I have I'm not willing to showcase to you guys how bad my Google search abilities are. Would have played well into Putin's hand, showing that the reporter could get the reporter released, and Biden didn't. I mean, he should have. He should have. If he wanted to showcase that he was a diplomatic dude, he should have just released it right then and said, yes, like we'll release him. Because then it's like, all right, everyone's painting him as a villain and he's willing to cooperate if somebody just treats him like a human. If that was what he was trying to present forward. But I don't play those games well enough to understand any of it, truthfully. That's just my uneducated POV on that. That's not the realm that I'm really entrenched into. But let's look at Hopper. We're building a private internet for everyone. All right, so we got a low cap D-pin play here. Sensitive medical data needs the highest level of privacy. Oh, is this DeSci? Is this DeSci? This is DMed, decentralized med. No, so they are DePIN, and they're pretty intensive there. To avoid malicious price manipulation in decentralized energy markets, buyers and energy suppliers need to ensure they're transferring the correct amount of energy for the right price. Interesting. Stake Hopper tokens and make the internet a more private place. I feel like you need the services. You need like a device. How could they get it just with staking? I don't know. Powered by the graph. Ah, okay. This is interesting. If JJ, truthfully, normally I would not look at this at all. Normally I don't think I would have stayed here in the slightest. But if Josh is calling it as something, I know Josh has definitely researched it a lot. Probably has some insider information. Probably fucking spoke to the team if we're being honest. So I think it's probably worth at least taking a look at for a little bit. Plot twist, medical. I know, there's a lot. Interesting. It's a small. Oh, it's not. Oh, that's the supply. It's a small market cap of 22 million, and they got a third of the tokens in circulation. And apparently they're rated based on two institutionals. They're on Coinbase, so they got that sex listing. It's from Raffy to JJ. I'm putting two G's in it. Goddamn, Johnny. Johnny, did you get my message about that ICP play? Did you get my message about that ICP play? Now that I've exposed it to everyone. I put it in the Discord. I'm buying it today. I don't have it right now. This is um just a tool for ICP. It's like a way that people can actually trade easier and get some data on ICP. So I think it's worth paying attention to. It is only $100,000 market cap last I looked though, so sus. You just gotta be careful. I want to see the price, so you gotta come back here. Don't make fun of me, but this is how I actually go to the charts because I always be looking at clown. $6 today. Sad. Where's the search feature? Yeah, look at that. So, okay, so be careful, you know? Be very careful. This is something I'm buying a little bit of today, but be extraordinarily careful with it. It just launched. Just launched. Down 10% today. You know what's funny? I bet if we sit here long enough, I'll see one of you guys buy it. If we sit here long enough, I bet I see somebody come in with a transaction. 8:47 a.m. was the last transaction. Let's see. Let's see whose wallet's gonna expose themselves first. Getting real Monday vibes from you on it. I'm exhausted right now, dude. I'm genuinely exhausted. Monday vibes. What does that even mean? What does Monday vibes mean? Huh? I'm just starting out the week. I mean, oh God. I'm going to Atlanta on Monday. So be up at HIT, which will be cool because then I can use their, um, what the hell? Yeah, I think I gotta be done, dude. My brain's fried right now. It'll be cool because then I can use their camera and their setup to go live. So that should be fun. That should be fun. Be there for a week and then possibly going into the mountains to live my dreams out. Oh man. Yeah, but that is all. I've given you guys some alpha. We've talked about the markets. Your time is your most valuable asset, and unfortunately, time has run out on this stream. Nope. Inexcusable, MK. Mods ban him. Get him out right now. Inexcusable. I need my coffee, dude. I always have coffee before I go live. I don't have any coffee here because they don't drink coffee. They drink pure Red Bull and vodka. No, minus the vodka. They drink pure Red Bull, Monster. I need a coffee in the morning. I need a coffee. That's it. I appreciate you guys. I'll be chilling in the Discord. I got to make some content today. Your time's your most valuable asset. Hopefully, this is worth investing it into. Happy Friday, guys. Happy fucking Friday.